I am back and I'm here with baby Vera. Vera is the Laila Realborn Asleep sculpt. You guys just saw my Angelina in my last video, who is the Laila Awake. So this is her sleeping counterpart. Vera was painted by myself, Littlefoot Nursery, and she's wearing this beautiful princess outfit. I changed her into last time, but since I'm kind of putting all the babies into kind of more holiday outfits, I wanted to put her in this really cute penguin outfit. This is adorable. And I wanted to chat about a topic that I think is a really interesting one. And the topic is the idea of, like, I guess, different tiers of artists offering different tiers of babies. So what I mean by that is I have seen, I think the first person I saw to do this was Jen Len of Creative Newborns, and you guys should definitely go check out her channel if you don't follow her. She paints beautiful babies, but one thing she started offering, I think like a year ago, if I'm not mistaken, is the idea of like sort of like a basic reborn, one that, you know, probably doesn't have as many details, doesn't have as much as many layers of paint, and can be done a little bit more quickly. And as a result, she can charge a more affordable price for that baby. So so I wanted to chat about this because I also noticed recently that Stephanie from In Love with Reborns 2011, she's been starting to offer that as well. Because I guess the idea is that there are a lot of people who want like a more affordable reborn, and they can't afford it. So they can't afford the regular priced reborns, and so the idea here is to have kind of more like a budget baby option. I think that's the correct term. So so anyway, I was just thinking about that. Like, you know, I don't know if what you guys think of the concept, because, you know, I had shared in a recent video about Ashton Drake and Paradise Gallery's dolls being like a great affordable option for reborns. Ashton Drake's will typically run you, most of their dolls are usually like 120 to say 100, let's say like 220 for their silicone babies. And then, you know, and the Paradise Gallery's dolls can be quite inexpensive, often costing less than a blank kit. So, so for example, you know, especially if you catch Paradise Galleries when they have their different sales, their dolls, most of their dolls go for 100, with exception of kind of some of the smaller babies that they have. And then after, but you know, right, just for example, recently I saw a few babies they had on sale for like 60% off, and even up to 70% off for some of their dolls. So, so yeah, so kind of given that, I just thought it was an interesting concept. And you know, for me, being kind of a newer artist myself, I'm not really sure, you know, what, you know, kind of what, like, for example, if there are, let's just say hypothetically, let's say hypothetically there are 10 or 12 steps in like the reborning process. Like, which steps would you not do, you know, if you were to create a budget baby? I feel like at the very core minimum, you would need some kind of, and I'm wondering if it's, for example, maybe you're not doing veining, perhaps. Maybe there's no veining step, or maybe you're just not doing as many layers, or maybe the baby's just being offered bald. But yeah, I thought it was a really interesting concept because, you know, the reason reborns cost so much, part of it is the materials, because the kits alone sometimes can cost, you know, plus supplies and materials, can cost $100 to $200 just for the supplies alone, depending on the sculpt. I'm thinking like the more expensive kits can be like $150. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. Okay, hold on. Pick her up. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's my prized baby in terms of the ones that I've painted, and she's my keeper, because I just adore this baby. She's my contest baby. She didn't win anything at Rose, but she's very special to me. So anyway, yeah, so I was kind of wondering about that, like, you know, in terms of the budget baby options, and is that kind of the thing? Do other artists offer that, and how do you guys decide what layers to paint. You know, maybe at the very basic level, you know, your baby needs blushing, you know, that, and to kind of get to the right like skin tone. But you know, yeah, but there, I could definitely see there being like different variations of like how much mottling you do, how much you do in terms of undertones or veining and like other details, or like painted hair. You know, would you offer painted hair? For me, if I were to ever do a budget baby option, I probably would still offer painted hair because I enjoy painting the hair. It's something that is like a really fun part of the process for me. But yeah, I was kind of thinking about this, like thinking about all the other different layers, like what layers could you realistically take out? And yeah, anyway, so I had kind of like, I had somebody kind of inquire, not about a budget baby option, but just asking like how cheap I could paint a certain kit. And because she's really trying to afford a doll. And so it's just something that's kind of on my mind a little bit. But anyway, guys, yeah, I don't know if you, what your thoughts are on budget babies. Oh, and one thing too is like for Stephanie, because she sells her regular reborns and she also sells the budget babies. She prices the budget babies where I think she puts like a blue line at the base of the neck just to show people. So that way if somebody's reselling the baby, they're not trying to pass that baby off as her regular work, if that makes sense. So that's something that I've kind of like seen as well, because you also don't want people to think your budget baby is the same, I guess, caliber as like the regular dolls that you charge. So anyway, I thought it was a really interesting concept. Definitely would love your thoughts on it. And I've always said too, like if you like really just want an affordable reborn, you could always just get a blank kit and assemble it, and then kind of, you know, love on that blank kit until you're able to get the doll painted and afford to get the doll painted. So that's another idea as well. All right, guys. Well, it's you know, I know it's like we're coming on to the holidays, and you know, Thanksgiving's right around the corner, and so a lot of us are starting to think about our Christmas shopping. So I thought that some of these topics would be useful if you guys are kind of thinking about Christmas gifts and thinking about maybe getting a doll for someone special or getting a doll for yourself for Christmas. It is so fun to expect a Christmas baby. It really, really is. And I'm not participating in any swaps. You know, this year I didn't do the swap. The Cora forum, they have, which is reborningartists.proboards.com, if you guys are curious. They have a baby swap for artists twice a year. They do one in Mother's Day and they do one in Christmas. I've just been so incredibly busy at work. I just haven't had a lot of time for painting in general. I have one custom order I'm finishing up, and then I have one custom order right behind that one. And then, yeah, but things have slowed down a little bit on the customs front, which is probably a good thing for me. Although I will be able to take on more customs after I'm done with these next couple babies. So anyway, yeah, let me know. I don't think I'd be able to get it done before Christmas, but if you guys are interested in maybe a spot for early next year, let me know. You can email me at littlefootnursery1@gmail.com or through my Facebook page, which I'll try to put a link below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.